Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Week 13 edition of Gridiron Kicks. I'm your host, Pierce Simpson. Now, this previous week had a variety of intriguing storylines and headlines, and a variety of new members within our starting 11 countdown. But the most notable thing is we have a familiar face within our number one spot. In addition to that, we'll take a look at some of our collegiate athletes as well as the college football playoffs, and also take a look at some of your kicks sported within the Gridiron Kicks hashtag. So without further ado, venture with your host, Pierce Simpson, as we explore the latest edition of Gridiron Kicks. Now at the number 11 spot is Kansas City Chiefs safety Eric Berry, who sported this latest Adidas ID0 model in their matchup against the Oakland Raiders, incorporating Chiefs red and yellow throughout the upper. This is a strong showing from Mr. Berry. At number 10 is Michael Crabtree of the Oakland Raiders, who sported his traditional Air Jordan 7 PE, but this time incorporating mostly white with silver accents throughout. At number 9 is Tyrod Taylor of the Buffalo Bills. As his team took on the Houston Texans, he incorporated this mostly gray and Buffalo Bills red PE of the Nike Vapor Untouchable model. At the number 8 spot is our first custom on the countdown, and that belongs to Denver Broncos tight end Vernon Davis, who incorporated this Soles by Sir custom of an Under Armour cleat as Davis took on the San Diego Chargers. At number 7 is MVP candidate Cam Newton, who led his Panthers to another victory over the New Orleans Saints, pushing their undefeated mark even further, as he sported his traditional C1N signature model, incorporating Carolina Panthers blue throughout the upper. At number 6 is Dez Bryant of the Dallas Cowboys, who kept things traditional, sporting his Cowboys blue and silver model of the Air Jordan 6 low, as the Cowboys captured a thrilling victory over the Washington Redskins. At number 5 is the ageless wonder Charles Woodson, who rocked his Air Jordan 7 PE in his matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs, incorporating black and silver accents throughout the upper. At number 4 is Danny Trevathan of the Denver Broncos. If you keep count, this is the second Broncos player on our countdown, but this time Danny Trevathan caught hues of mostly white throughout the upper of his Under Armour Highlight MC, while fusing a Broncos logo throughout the side panel. This is a strong custom model for Mr. Trevathan, who continues to dominate in his recent play. Now, what seems to be a growing theme within our starting 11 countdown for the 2015 NFL season is customs dominating, and they're dominating the top 3 once again, as at number 3 spot we have Bashaud Breeland of the Washington Redskins. He incorporated this Nike Vapor Untouchable silhouette created by Illustrative Creations that fused all yellow accents throughout the upper and hints of burgundy throughout, as Breeland would take on Dez Bryant and Dallas Cowboys. Although the Redskins would lose, this is another strong showing from Illustrative Creations, who continues to vault up our charts of custom artists going forward. Now, at number 2 is Dez Customs, who provided Ricky Jean Francois, a My 5 alumni, a custom model of the Nike Lunar Beast Elite TD that incorporated LSU imagery along the side, as well as Washington Redskins burgundy and gold accents throughout the entire silhouette. This is a strong showing from Dez Customs, who continues to dominate the 2015 campaign with his variety of work from Mohamed Sanu, Cam Newton, and many more. Now for the number 1 spot within our starting 11 countdown belongs to Picasso and Odell Beckham Jr. of the New York Giants. As you witnessed from all the press coverage, Picasso incorporated the Nike Vapor Carbon to incorporate the New York skyline throughout the upper, dubbing Mr. Beckham the King of New York. With various accents and colorways throughout this upper of this model, this is a strong showing from Picasso, whose latest work with Odell Beckham continues to garner much press coverage. Now for our collegiate players tearing up the scene, we witnessed a variety of teams incorporate their conference championship games in hopes to make the college football playoffs. And as we mentioned all season, Nike schools continue to dominate, as all 4 members of the college football playoffs are Nike brand schools, such as Michigan State, Oklahoma, Clemson, and Alabama. It seems as though the swoosh continues to garner much appeal and much praise from recruits and some of the top programs within the nation. Now, lastly, we always want to see what cleats you sported utilizing the Gridiron Kicks hashtag. And you didn't disappoint this week, as our first member of the Gridiron Kicks hashtag club belongs to Marcus Knox, who had the caption "State Cleats" with the money bag emoji, utilizing an all-white pair of the Nike Vapor Untouchable. For those that may remember, this was released last season right before the college football playoff, in which Nike unveiled this innovative silhouette. Next up, we have Cross_Delu that had the caption of flame emojis. Cleats came in today of the Nike Vapor Untouchable that incorporates red and gold accents throughout the upper. Next up, we have I Get Money First that showed off a custom silhouette of the Nike Alpha model, incorporating Seahawks imagery throughout the forefoot and number 3 on the side panel. And finally, we have I'm at KD, who had the caption LMA Turkey Bowl in the books 2015, with his crew looking like they had a nice pickup game for the Thanksgiving holiday, incorporating a variety of different silhouettes and different cleats. Now that wraps up the Week 13 edition of Gridiron Kicks. What are some of your thoughts? Is Odell Beckham deserving of our number 1 spot? Let us know in the comment section below, and as always, stay locked to Nice Kicks for the latest in sneaker news and exclusive content. I'm your man Pierce Simpson, signing out for another edition of Gridiron Kicks. Until next week, peace.